Hey, what's up guys? We have some Helldivers 2 news to talk about. We've got a status update on the superior packing methodology upgrade, a developer response to the backlash over the recent changes, and so much more. If you find the video informative, give it a like by tapping the thumbs up button below. We are first going to talk about the latest developer response to the backlash and overall changes to the update. The developer Alexis, currently at Arrowhead, has faced backlash over recent changes in the past, not to mention recently as well, but anyways, he posted his thoughts over on the Helldivers 2 official Discord by saying, "Hello there, it's been fun being villain of the month, but the witch hunt has reached a level of uncomfortable even for me, so I'd like to clear up a couple of things." Then Alexis continued on by saying, "No, we're not micromanaged by our CCO, C-level executives, have more important things to do. No, I'm not fired. I worked on this patch with the rest of the team, as usual on both balance and new weapons. No, I've never been in charge of the game balance decisions. I'm a mere game designer, and it's always been a team effort. Our balance philosophy stays the same though. Turns out we just needed more time to cook. I'll take the L for the eruptor situation though. I shouldn't have rushed to Discord with the first knee-jerk reaction. I feel like the new blog post format is much better at getting our points across, so I'll refrain from public discussions to avoid saying something stupid again. Hope you enjoyed the patch and the new war bond, and great job saving the kids." The Arrowhead developer Alexis has received a bunch of criticism in the past for his decisions, not only for Helldivers 2, but supposedly for the decisions made on Hello Neighbor as well. We won't get into that specifically, but he has been disliked for several reasons. Well now, what are your thoughts on this? Do you feel like he is still to be blamed for the recent balances? Or do you believe this is all a misunderstanding? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Continuing on, we're going to talk about the recent status update on the superior packing methodology upgrade. The community manager, Twinbeard, hopefully he's feeling better, he says, "Hey guys, I hope everyone's doing well. A quick question here. I suspect there's a gap or a misunderstanding between what players think the superior packing methodology should do and what it actually does. Therefore, I need your help. Could you just briefly explain what you think it should do and what it doesn't? What makes it broken?" Okay, so it's either we do not know or do not understand how this actual upgrade works, or the developers are clueless and they do not know how it works, which is very strange. Now, he did receive some responses, and this is Twinbeard's response later on, about an hour later at 5:19 in the morning. He says, "Sorry for the big text again, but a short update. I've conveyed the info on the superior packing methodology and am waiting clarification on what it's supposed to do. The theory is that the description text in-game doesn't correspond with the actual effect. Second, I've informed colleagues about socials not working for some, mostly on PS5 it seems, but some are on PC as well. We'll look into this further." Twinbeard continues on with the third one here, and he says, "For those of you who are asking about patrols, enemy presence, this is an intricate one. Instead of me trying to get into the nitty-gritty details, probably failing miserably, I think we should try to supply a proper explanation on how it works, what we've changed, and how we want it to play in regards to enemy presence overall. We're getting some mixed results / feedback on this. We're pretty sure why, but it's too early and more time is needed to monitor and evaluate this. There may very well be more tweaks going forward. Keep providing your thoughts on how things work or don't. Without it, it's hard to improve. We'll get back with any new info, pinning this for now." We might receive another patrol spawn update that will supposedly tweak things a bit more. I just don't know how much more we're going to see tweaked before the game feels completely different. Honestly, I've been in game where there have been 4 Bile Titans spawning one after the other, to the point where myself and my team are fighting off 4 Titans. Moving along, we have another status update, but this time, instead of issues like the superior packing methodology or the patrol spawn issues, instead, we have brand new performance problems as of late. There are situations like freezing, long loading screens, and even frames are dropping. Now, Twinbeard did respond to some of these problems, some of these issues, and this is his exact response. "Those of you who have the performance drop when pressing escape or opening the social menu, here's some simple trial and error stuff to try in order to help us moving this along quicker. Number 1, does this happen only on PC or on PS5 as well? Number 2, if you have frame rate limit on, set it to 120, 144, save, then turn it back off. If you already had frame rate limit on, try turning it off, then press or open whatever caused the performance drop, any change. Then last but not least, he mentions number 3, this is a long shot, but try changing the render scale, save, then quit from the menu, go back into the menu, change back the render scale to what you previously had it at, then press or open whatever caused the performance drop, any change. Alrighty, I have a feeling that there is something funky going on with the settings, and this is their way of possibly trying to figure it out. And on that note, if you guys are following these steps right here specifically, let me know if it does help, because I do not have this game specifically on PC. I play on PC, but I also play on PlayStation as well, so yeah, definitely let me know your thoughts on this and if anything does work. And with that to the side, we're now going to move on and talk about something that's more positive. Well, kinda, I guess. It depends on how you look at it. This user right here asked, have you guys thought about how you're gonna document, preserve all your various game modes for when eventually Helldivers 2 live support ends? Pillisted has responded to this question before in the past, but it was over there on the Discord. But right here, this is what he had to say. Hey, if we stop supporting Helldivers at any point, we will automate systems to ensure it keeps being playable. But our ambition is to support and build the game for many more years. We have so much cool stuff in store. For a majority of you, this could be considered a negative because we're essentially talking about Helldivers 2 live service ending, yet to me, it's a huge positive because it allows players to come back to the game and replay certain modes. And last but not least, Pilistad responded to this when this user said, I was thinking about stratagems. What about a different type of eagle call in for close air support? A gunship comes in, or squadron using Gatling guns to take out enemies like that laser. Upgrades could be rockets, napalms, or to take out aerial threats. Pilistad responded with, yeah, I've wanted it for a long time. We'll have to see if/when. The if/when is probably a hint that we will see a new stratagem at some point, or we may not see it. Obviously, it's a bit cryptic, but I would hope that we do see a new stratagem soon because it's getting old. The ones that we do have, I love using them, but I would rather see something completely new. And speaking of stratagems, we have yet to receive a brand new stratagem. It's been ages, at least it feels like that, because the last stratagem we received was the Airburst rocket launcher, and that was about a month or two ago. On that note, we're going to move on and talk about some brand new stratagem leaks. I would like to give a huge shout out to Exilius for the leaks provided, as well as everyone at the Helldivers 2 Reddit and Discord. We are first going to take a look at the remote explosives, and apparently it has an 800 AoE, 5 AP, and the backpack will also come with a handheld device as well. Because of course you are going to need to activate those bombs, right? And that's what the device will do. And Exilius has also noted that this right here could be a mission objective because it does have a 30-second cooldown. The second stratagem here is going to be a medic backpack, and it contains 2 charges, and it provides stims, and it has a 10-minute cooldown. What you may have noticed, that the cooldown time on this stratagem is going to be, 10 minutes? And the previous one is 30 seconds. So for sure, that stratagem has to be a mission objective, and this second one is going to be something we can use. And lastly, Exilius has noted that this right here, this new grenade launcher, i.e. Incendiary, will have a 150 AoE, 3 AP, inflict base fire, which is 50, 25, and DPS of 4 AP, and has 6 total belts, 6 rounds each. And last but not least, the cooldown on this is going to be a total of 8 minutes. Okay, so previously we have talked about this stratagem, but we did not know the exact stats at the time, the AoE, the damage, the reload, or anything really about any of these stratagems. So it's really nice to see this stuff now, and if you guys did watch that video prior, this one's more of an update. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.